Alright, YouTube, it's LB Ninja7, your resident Mistweaver monk today, still disguised as a druid, but today I have a fun one. You guys liked my first Upper Karazhan, and I have not even been in the Lower Karazhan yet. I've heard horror stories of what this place holds. I don't like how much it looks as much as I liked how much Upper Karazhan looked, but yeah, I've heard horror stories. This place is terrifying. Everyone's avoiding it. If you can get away with not doing this key, then try to do that. But you know what? I don't know any of the mechanics, anything like that. I have heard about one of the mechanics, and I feel like I'm glad that I did hear about it because I'm pretty sure it could wipe a group. It's the one where you have to pick who to dispel that thing. That's all I've been told is your party frames don't show you. Like everything else. Oh, it's explosive week. I might as well look at that now. This is my first dungeon of the week. We got bursting and storming. Okay. And fort. So a slow week. Okay. Gotta catch up with everyone. But yeah, you know, I like making these videos. I think they're somewhat educational. At least you get to see how I learn fights, and maybe you guys can learn something from that. You know, I don't know. I'm just making the videos, but get to see how I do that whole process of learning what to do in a dungeon. Oh, people, don't be dying! Come on now. But also, you might get to laugh at how horrible I am at the dungeon. Okay, I don't know the mechanic, but I do know that swirlies are never good. So, gonna dodge those. Keep everyone topped up. I said this in my last video where I did my Upper Karazhan. One of my best tips for people when you're doing content for the first time is, as healers, is 100% just slam your healing buttons. Don't focus so much on doing as much damage as possible. Just as long as you keep everyone else topped up, and then just focus on not dying, keeping everyone alive. That is just the best advice because your team will do the damage. Can you LOS this? Yeah, I guess so. Your team will do the damage. If anything, not letting your damage die is just the best way to slow you down. So that's just my goal here, is making sure everyone is alive. I am looking straight. I am looking at this area of the screen. I got my party frames. I can see all my abilities, and keep everyone's health bars, but also looking at my feet, making sure nothing's gonna hit me. Can I loot this guy? What was that? Hey, just a reminder, those of you with a big cock, hit subscribe. It's free to do so, helps me out a ton. And congrats on the big cock, dude. I think he's talking to me because he got hit by that. So far, this dungeon kind of reminds me of the Haunted Mansion, that old Disney movie. Okay, he is pulling a lot, I think. We gotta watch our feet. We're gonna pop Convoke. We're gonna stand behind that. Hopefully we can get a wild growth off and all this mess. And let's go ahead and flourish. Make sure everyone's getting a lot of heals. Let's go ahead and trank too. This is a big pool. I feel like this is our biggest pool. And I'm glad I tranked because we are getting bursted like crazy. I am glad I pressed that button when I did. Okay, he died, but I'm pretty sure he stood in a swirly. That was kind of a one shot. I don't think that was reactable. We're not going to be res him because this pack is almost dead. I don't know where the spawn point is. Whoa, I stood in swirlies. That was my bad. Luckily, it doesn't count as a death because I have the crutch of Night Fae. Night Fae prevents... You get one, as Spider-Man says. Everyone gets one. I haven't been playing much WoW lately, honestly. I got back into my old favorite MOBA. I've been playing that with my friends, but also me and my spouse are busy. Oh, this is the fight... I feel like this is a fight where it's like multiple people, because I remember there's a stage. They were talking about on the stage. And I'm trying to... Lost when both or out when both. So it's multiple bosses. I feel like this is one where you have a kill order, and I don't know the kill order, so I'm just gonna follow the health bars. But me and my wife, we went to a wedding, and for actually having range. So this is a fight where you need range. I'm gonna go ahead and say cookies. Me and my wife, we just went to a wedding yesterday. It was really fun. It was our first wedding after being married, so it's kind of cool. We haven't had our wedding yet, so it's just exciting. It's exciting to see what weddings are. We're not gonna have like an actual what you think of. Oh, that's dispellable. We're not gonna have a wedding, you know, inviting everyone to a big ballroom, and I don't know what weddings are, even though I just went to one last night. But we are kind of doing our own thing, so it's really exciting. Okay, people are dying. I'm dying. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Am I doing it wrong? Dispel myself, dispel him, maybe? Wow, that's a lot of healing that needs to be done. I'm just gonna keep myself up. We're gonna... But yeah, we're not doing... if you've ever been to a wedding, like a traditional wedding, that's not what we're doing, so... It's exciting, but it still was nice going to a traditional wedding. It's always fun doing events, even though I'm the most antisocial person on the planet. Okay, so here everyone looks like they're spreading out with these little circles. Regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and get some hots out, get some healing going. Okay, these look like something you dodge, so we're gonna walk through them. Tank is dying. Okay, we clutched him. Okay, I have Convoke. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it because people are taking a little bit of damage. I feel like that was a waste, but I'd rather use it than not use it. Okay, I just got hit by a bubble. We're gonna run through that as soon as possible, and then that way it's safe. Okay, we should have hots rolling at all times, probably. I don't know what we're hitting. It looks like Murgria, because I'm looking at our Elemental Shaman zaps. I'm gonna go ahead and flourish because it looks like we lusted. It looks like this might be the hardest part of the fight, even though so far it seemed like the easiest. But I think it's a safe bet. Okay, he leaves fires behind. That's kind of what messed us up before. Should I trank? Probably not. I'm guessing it's... Oh, it's just because there's overlap in all these. Oh, and the tornadoes from the affix looks like it kind of plays into it. Oh, I know these pop when they end. So we're going to go ahead and hot people up. We're going to nature swiftness him, get him topped up, get a buffed. Oh, no. We're going to Convoke. It's a 1 minute cooldown. Like I said, rather use it than not use it. Use it and have not needed it than not use it and have needed it. See if we can get some mage food from the boy. Hell yeah. So that's some free money right there. That's some gold not spent. Gold not spent is gold earned. So. Oh my god, she is just going crazy. That was the boss making all that noise. Poetry slam. I feel like that's not good. We're gonna try to boot that. Tank's taking a little heat. One thing I've noticed about this season is demon hunters, they don't get talked about a lot, like not nearly as much as death knights, but oh my god, like every demon hunter I've had in a key has been so tanky. It might just be me, I might be saying the complete opposite of what the actual situation is, but they have seemed so tanky. Now, one thing I want to address though is, I know a lot of you guys are Mistweaver players, and don't worry, I still am a Mistweaver main. I know that this season, Season 4, is going to be a lot shorter. And I wasn't burnt out on Mistweaver. It is just easily the most fun spec there is. But I just, to prevent burnout, I think in a lot of times it's just nice to be precautious. And I was like, you know what? I could sacrifice one small season of Mistweaver to play another spec and just kind of keep it fresh once Dragonflight comes out. I do plan on making some videos as the new oh, I just knife blinked. I meant to convoke. But I do plan on making some videos, like some guides, getting to know how to play the new class. I don't even know what it's called. Dragonborn? No, that's Skyrim. I don't know. But I do plan on playing that some. But I do still plan on maining Mistweaver, because I am your resident Mistweaver monk, right? I mean, I gotta play Mistweaver. But also, it's just what I enjoy. It's why I started making YouTube videos, because I actually care that much about the class. That I feel like there just wasn't good information on it. There's not too many Mistweaver YouTubers, especially not stand in light for bonus damage. Especially not any like PvE Mistweavers, just because we're not known for our PvE. I mean, well, I guess we're raid specific. Stand in the light for bonus damage. That's Shadow Eruption. Oh, is this just our affix guy? Yeah, we got Hypnosis Bat. But yeah, I'm just, this was the class that I started with when I first started playing, was Druid, and it's just nice playing it again, especially going back to Castle Nathria, which has so far been my favorite raid, and getting to play what I played back then. It's just fun. It's a nice little change of pace, but it's just temporary, and I want you guys to know that. Got some Mistweaver plans, especially with those talents, dude. Those talents look sick. I have not even read the Druid talents, even though they were the first ones to come out. And even though I played Druid, that's how excited I am about Monk. Is like I've known that I'm playing Monk in Dragonflight, and maybe dabbling a little bit in the new class. That I just haven't really looked at much else. Not even Paladin, which I play, Priest. Like, I haven't looked at any of that. Shaman, though. Shamans does look good. Stop the Firelands portals. Okay. Don't know what that means. Like I said earlier, I am focusing on healing. When the pack first started, since it's an AoE pack, I went ahead and applied Sunfire. Oh man, people are dying. That was completely my fault. Right as I say I'm focusing on healing, I just was not. But I applied Sunfire just real quick, but then I just started slamming the hots in the tank. And then I just let my shaman die. That was, you know, that's a little unfair of a statement. I did move. I'm gonna say sorry. I was moving from the affix, and I kind of just wasn't clicking healing buttons. I was looking at where the cone was. Oh, he got slept. Okay. Still, though, I feel like there was a lot I could have done. Okay, so this looks like a big pool. I don't know if these are just like small ads or if they're like full-on ads, and our tank just has cooldowns up, but I'm still gonna treat it as if he's gonna need a lot of healing. Oh my gosh, we will need a lot of healing. What was that? Gotta focus up a bit here. Come on. I'm gonna flourish because I don't know when the damage is coming. Stop the Firelands portals. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay, so it's a cast, and that's probably what nuked us, was the Firelands portal. Man, that trucked us. That really hurt. I feel like if I didn't have consumables, like if I didn't have an armor kit, or I might have verse food. No, I have ant food, which still I think plays into our what's it called? Those bronze must have kicked some things. Going middle. Oh boy, is this a big pool? then skip ushers to Moros. I don't have any invis pots, which I've noticed this season, even as a spec with invis, I guess prowl, it does come up. I mean, you can't skip the affixes with invis. They've kind of gone around that. You need invis pots, which sucks. I mean, I haven't even bought them. I don't have them on this character. He says skipping ushers, and this guy accidentally pulled an usher. It's funny. Was it okay? I'm guessing I was supposed to look away. Face away from that. Yeah. Looking back on it, it's called flashlight. Usually abilities that are like a flash of light, you just don't look at. I'm so stupid. I was trying to kick it last second. I'm sure some of you guys saw my Typhoon come out, but oh, face away from that. Almost did it again. Oh boy. We're gonna apply all of our hots, and then we're just gonna maybe go through one cycle of hot and then flourish on the second cycle. We're gonna go ahead and give an external to our tank. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and flourish that. That's 6 stacks. Oh boy. Yeah, it was not even worth tranking. I was not ready for that. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Me and him survived. If I was on my monk, we were chilling there because I could have revivaled, but not on my monk. Or I guess priest, but we have 2 B reses. I know that, but with dungeons like this, I never know when it's a good time to save B reses. I know it's Fort Week, so I guess that is probably excuse enough to use it now. Technically, I feel like I could have handled that had I pre-hotted better. Block, turtle, healer, dispel. I don't have flourish, which flourish is like our best tool for. I'm gonna use my defense on myself probably, but I don't have. Okay, I do have flourish, but I don't have trank. I could flourish into convoke because it looks like we're gonna get popped by bursting. It's just, I mean, it's just what's gonna happen, I guess. I'd rather pull it and get nuked by the affix than so you're talking about it, but all right, Mr. Tank, Mr. FHDH, let's go. All right, get some early hots out. Just see if we can get some regrowths out. Okay, we got our flourish, we got all of our hots out. We're going 3 stacks at a time, and we're just gonna start spamming regrowth. Nah, we chilling through this. We live these. No we don't, no we don't, no we don't, no we don't. Hey, I saved the shaman though. I saved the shaman. I'll take that. Throw him a heart. Let him know I'm not I'm not upset. I mean, hey, look, 2 people dying when we hit like 15 stacks. Good on my team for using all their defensives, but I don't know if we could have saved that. I'm sure like the world's best Druid could have done that. But I don't know. Maybe if I wasn't commentating, I'd be more ready. But oh, we're skipping. We're skipping. We're gonna go the long way just in case these guys are the affix guys. I don't know why the ushers are scary. Oh, they They're the ones that did that flash of light. Oh, does he see me? They're turning. I don't like that. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and be res, Mr. Hunter. One thing I want to be careful about in this hallway is... Oh, he's LOS'd me. Are we rooted? Oh, we're slowed. Can I get out of that? Yes, I can. Shout out to Druids. Ah, fuck, I pulled an Usher. I was trying to find the LOS on the Hunter, but... One thing we have to be careful about, I was saying this, is tab targeting. Flashlight, we can't look at that. We don't have many hots out, but I'm still gonna flourish. Shoot, we're gonna. This was 100% my fault. I feel like. Dang, now people don't have invis. Just go back way, okay. There's a back way, it looks like. I don't know the way around this dungeon. Just following the crowd. Just follow the crowd. That's my biggest tip, though, for doing dungeons or content that you don't know. This goes for like any game. If it's a team game, just follow your team. You don't have to know the mechanics as long as your team knows the mechanics. Stand where they stand most of the time. If you see a big circle around you, then if you see a big circle around you, then spread out a bit. You can get through most content. It doesn't look like we're going to time this. I don't know what the second half of this dungeon looks like, but we've gotten one boss down. We've gotten 52%. So at this point, it looks like we're just kind of chilling through the key. Have any of you guys checked out all the healer specs talents? Do I have any favorites? Any clear winners? I have a big circle around me. I don't know what that means. I really do think monk talents are good. I definitely think there's some tweaking. I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm just saying for a rough draft, this was a good release. I think there could be more damage put in. Since we've gone a whole tier without damage, I think adding only one new damage option is probably a bit, it's just not what I'd expect. I'd expect them to kind of overcompensate a bit. And I do really, really like that talent where it's like every Rising Sun Kick has a chance to put in, was it like an Enveloping Mist? I love that talent. What is going on? Oh, he's lagging. I do like that talent a lot. But I think there could be more cool talents like that. Just fun ones to play around. I get like there's one thing to be said about making talents strong. It's nice to have strong talents, don't get me wrong. But when you don't have fun talents, it's kind of not exciting. It takes away from how strong they are. And being strong is fun. Like, it's fun having strong talents. It is. But it's more fun having strictly fun talents, in my opinion. I think that's where monks lacked a lot in Shadowlands. Our talents just weren't fun. They just did their thing, and it's kind of like you knew what to pick. One problem that I can see with those talents is you're basically picking all the same talents that you did in Shadowlands. I mean, we're going with Rising Mist probably every single time. We're doing Ancient Teachings again. It's kind of just the same as Shadowlands. It would have been nice to see something change. Now, I'm not saying that they should have taken away Ancient Teachings. I think, I could not imagine Monk without Ancient Teachings. It would just be so bland, in my opinion. But I feel like they could have added a completely new playstyle. I do like the Soothing Mist playstyle. Honestly, I think that's going to be fun to play around with. My only problem with it is it has no utility whatsoever in raid. I don't see that having any application in raid. Why I say that is because if so, the whole point of the new Soothing Mist build is that you can heal 2 people instead of 1, like two at a time with Soothing Mist. But that's a lot better when there's only 5 people to heal. If you can heal 40% of the group with one ability, that's great. But if you heal 1/10, like what is that, 10%? That's so much worse. If you heal 2 out of 20, that's way worse than healing 2 out of 5. So that's kind of my gripe with that playstyle. Although I do love that there is a new playstyle. I feel like it's kind of strictly for parties instead of raids. And that's kind of my only real gripe with it. We're gonna go ahead and flourish early in the fight. Okay, that was a big frontal. I gotta watch the floor, I guess. Vanish. Coat check. What do I do for that? Dispel the tank? Is that it? Yeah, so I definitely think there could be changes. I think they could add some new things, take away some new things. Obviously, they still haven't released the full... I'm going to go ahead and convoke. There's some damage coming out. They haven't released the full tree because there is that one that's still under construction, but hopefully someone's listening. There's not many content creators that are monks, but those of us that exist, we need to have a voice, and I hope they... Oh gosh, I need to be healing right now. He got hit by that. He couldn't have gotten hit by that. Come on. But they need to, since there aren't that many of us, they really need to own in on those of us that do exist. And our communities need to be talking in the comments. So if you notice anything or you want to see something change about the monk talents, you guys need to be commenting on videos. Mine, any of the bigger YouTubers like Mad Skills, Wolf, what's that guy's name? Waffle Cat. I know that people call him that. Y'all need to be commenting on those, because if we don't have many YouTubers, at least those people can kind of be a platform for us. Why am I doing that? That's the second time I've done that. But they can be a platform for us smaller classes, at least. We're going to go and flourish again. It's kind of why I did it early in the fight, so I could have 2 in the fight, because since I know there's going to be a lot of healing needed, I just want to have as much opportunity for healing. Yeah, so comment down below what you think about the monk talent tree. If you have any cool ideas for it, if you have any changes that you thought of, any tweaks in numbers or something, just any suggestions that if the mods... Oh, what's going on? It's a... I don't need to watch the cinematic. There's a key. Do we get that? If the mods were in my comments, what would you say to them? That's basically how you should treat it. Because being one of the 2 Mistweaver YouTubers that exist, it's probably likely that they might be looking for some input in our channels. I like to tell myself that. I like to tell myself that I'm big enough for that to happen, but I do know that it's not very likely. But honestly, I mean, you watch all the hunter mods that or they have discords, they read everything like that, and they are very active, and they read everything. But I would think that some smaller classes like monk would their mods would look at that and want to do the same. We're gonna go ahead and eat a cookie. We're gonna do it in our haste buff. I think that makes it faster. I could be wrong there. I do like what my tank is doing. He understands that this is some of our first times. I didn't tell these guys, but the shaman's made it kind of obvious that it is his first time in this dungeon. He's like, oh, LOS, when he was talking about the things. Oh, this place I have heard is scary. The horses I've heard are scary. So dodge the charges. We're going to LOS that even though I don't know. Oh, looks like it helped. and flourish. If you use your abilities often, one thing I've noticed is using them more often than not. I mean, if you use it right off cooldown, you get way more uses of it than if you don't. So I've kind of gotten into the habit of using my abilities closer to on cooldown than not. Where I noticed this issue was when I play Monk, I just wasn't using Chi-Ji as often as I should. It would sit off cooldown for a long time in keys, and I just knew that was wrong. If someone would die, I would just look down and I'd see Chi-Ji off cooldown. I'm like, surely that could have helped. Oh man. Oh no, I'm sitting in this. I'm face tanking it. So I'm drinking. Watch our feet. I don't know if there's a lot of damage coming out, but there's a lot of ads. Oh, my voice just cracked. There's a lot of ads, and I don't like that. So we're gonna sit behind this wall where it's safe. Oh, can we shoot through this? I know there's some fights in these new these revamped dungeons that you can shoot through. Oh gosh. I tried Druid, or I'm the Druid. I tried Mage. I really did. Now we have 4 B reses available, but it's just asking a lot to get me to press that button. I guess so. I don't know if we should be LOSing. We should run through with them. Apply my hots. And pray. I'm going to pray that it all goes well. We're going to flourish. It's an early flourish, but maybe I shouldn't have flourished that early because the affix. I definitely think even with us being new to this dungeon, we could have timed it. I do think our pace was very, very slow. But timing dungeons isn't everything. I know the IO would be nice, especially at this point in the tier. I still don't have my I haven't done any Lower Karazhan, so like I just don't have the IO to upgrade my stuff. So it would have been nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not the end of the world. People that get super mad over little things like that, especially in WoW, like I get getting mad in like MOBAs, because it's, I mean, I guess those are more competitive, but like here it's like we're not competing with anyone. It's kind of like a grindy game. As long as you just go back and run the dungeon again, you should be fine. But I guess different strokes for different folks, I guess. I don't know if I just said something weird. I don't know what that means. There's explosions going off. I mean, I get my group's dying, and as a healer, it's better to have the mindset of, well, if people are dying, you could have saved them. But I mean, I'm consistently doing like 20k HPS in these pools, so I like to think it's not my fault. But oh, hey, we're coming to the end of the dungeon. Maybe I'm just talking and not paying attention because we have 96%. Looks like this is our last pack, and then maybe just 2 more bosses, so we might even still time. I don't know what these bosses look like or how long the fights are, but who knows? Maybe we still time. Let's get out of the get out of the puddle. Oh, our tank is dying over there, buddy. We got you. We're gonna flourish. That way we can use some damage spells and feel useful. That is another thing that I do like. Ooh, the boss was pulled. I think he got chain lightninged. That's not good. One thing I do like about what the next season's looking like, it's looking like there's not that many not that much damage that healers are expected to do. Looks like we're expected to actually press our healing buttons. Now, I always do like playing like that. That's why I play the HPS specs. But it's nice to watch shamans kind of cry about it. Like, but we're good at damage. It's like, get over it. You've been so good all of Shadowlands. It's nice to watch them squirm a little. Okay, this boss, I feel like this is the Dispel boss. Just because Midnight seems like something... Okay, we are nuking this boss, though. But Midnight seems scary. Okay, this must be the real boss. Mezer. That's a charge, okay. Mezer, he's charging that way. Should I be damaging Midnight? Oh, I can't. I can't even tab to it. So we're just going to get Hots out. Come on, guys. Dodge these. I'm just watching the horse. Shared Suffering. Oh, does he swap health with the tank? That's sick. Or does he take the same damage as the tank? Spectral Charge. We're going to dodge these. Dude, luckily Druids just have so much instant healing. I mean, they are on cooldown, so it's Nature Swiftness and Swift Mend are so nice. But I do like that about them. Like monks, one thing is you only have life cocoon, like where it's a point and click instant heal. Not heal, but you know what I mean. Like it can get people out of being low health. We're gonna flourish because that instant or shared suffering kind of nuked our tank. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that is one thing that I really like about Druid and the playstyles. You can really just like in a pinch just pop people's health bars right up. There's no damage coming out. I feel like that's a... Ooh, I am glad that I pressed Convoke when I did, because my team got smacked there. Oh, come on, people. Come on, people. It's not that hard. Just walk through the lines. Team's got DPS brain. Maybe I should be damaging. Okay, we gotta watch that. That does not look good. Shared Suffering on the tank. I'm guess. Okay, it is not a tank thing. That's my bad. We were so close to beating him there. Maybe he just does that. Would have been nice though to have the fight be over and have 4 minutes for the last boss, but now it's looking a little weird. Oh, maybe this is the last phase. We have to... Yeah, okay, we have to actually kill him on the horse. Alright, last boss. No idea what this boss is. Maybe this is the Dispel guy. I didn't have to dispel anything that fight, so it's got to be this guy, right? Oh, we pulled something. I shouldn't be eating in cat form. I don't know what my mana bar looks like. Alright, tank. Keep yourself up. No deaths this pool. Is Spectral Hound, Maiden of Virtue is the last boss. So this dungeon seems cool in the fact that you can kind of do it in whatever order you want, I'm guessing. Because there was a back way to get to one boss. We're about to pull. Come on, guys. If the timer's tight, you gotta play tight. Shackles does not sound like I'm gonna be hit by it. Oh no, I didn't even use my trinket. We're just gonna hit our tank with it. What we get? Haste. Nice. We like that. I know a lot of the tank specs like having a lot of haste so they can get through to their non-timer defensives quicker, so skip the Maiden. Alright, last boss. Last boss, first time in Lower Karazhan. So far hasn't been too bad. Maybe I just got lucky with the group, but this dungeon seemed easier than people made it out to be. Maybe they just nerfed it or something, but oh, we were not in combat, dude. Come on. Just gonna have our AoE heals out. Not press too many healing buttons. We want to get some damage going. Get through these guys quick. Oh, we don't want to pull again. Come on. Maybe we can... I don't have a root keybound anymore. Come on, man. We're really dropping the ball here. Just go into Flourish. Have these hots rolling through the stack so we can just run to the boss. Yeah, we are not timing, but you know what? I feel like I learned a little bit about this dungeon. I feel like we definitely skipped some mechanics or something because it was not what I heard about it. It was not like impossible to even complete. So unless this last boss is what everyone's talking about, I guess we will find out. Oh. All right, where are we going? Ooh, I think that was the affix. I feel like I almost pulled. Okay, she is big. Big and scary. Well, we don't have a summon for him. This kind of reminds me of that one fight in the Upper Karazhan where you have to kind of run that thing in. And we have to know that there's ads there and we can't pull them. Alright, here's the fight. Okay, since there's so many pillars around the room, I'm guessing there's a part where we're going to have to LOS, so I'm just going to keep that in mind. Especially because she uses... Okay, so she's a priest. And yeah, they have ground effects. But especially because she uses light, and there was those, like, light attacks from those other dudes. Usually they like to kind of preempt you with what the spells on bosses are going to be by putting them on the ads around that boss. To kind of be like, hey, this is coming up on the fight. Oh, okay, my teammate was hiding there. Kind of let you know this is what's coming up in the boss fight. Be ready for it. Mass Repentance doesn't look like we can kick it. I'm just gonna stand behind the. Oh, I got incapped. Incapped for 30. Why am I incapped? What do I do? What did I do wrong? Mask. Let me just see. Oh no, we gotta find our way back. Oh, he's on game. Buddy, I would love to go through, but I don't know how to get there. You gotta step in her thing before her cast goes. Okay, I remember this pile of bones. I remember I kind of wiggled my mouse over it. Oh man, this is not good. Oh, we jumped down here. And did we go through here? No, because that shit's terrifying. I almost pulled. Oh, that was the key that I almost got. We killed this boss, and we go here. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so we have to step into her. Okay, so if it's anything like priest, I know there's what's that priest name in Heroes of the Storm? She's the disc priest, White Mane. I feel like I know she's in WoW. She's from WoW, but what do I do? Okay, she puts down a circle that just applies a dot. So I feel like we step in that to put a dot on ourselves so it breaks the end cap is kind of what they're saying. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. I'm going to take a sip of my drink and mute myself real quick. Alright, I accidentally, when I went to unmute myself, I accidentally turned off my recording, so might have time skipped a couple seconds, but nothing different. We're still in the same dungeon. Okay, let me just ask these guys. Okay, so I guessed it right. Guessed the mechanic right. Now I'm gonna ask, is there an LOS? there's too many pillars for it not to be an LOS. Okay, so there's no LOS mechanic. All right. I'll go ahead and ask this too. Oh, we pulled without the Druid. Okay, he's here. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna get a little wacky and wild here, and I'm gonna regret it. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. You know what? I'm gonna get a little wacky and wild here, and we're gonna go into Boomkin stance, and we're gonna start pumping some damage. I regret it. I don't want to. There's no point. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna stand next to this. So it looked like it spread out. I'm gonna just keep that dot on myself. 15 seconds is how long the dot takes. Or lasts. Mass repentance. We're gonna step in it. Okay. Okay. Not anything weird. Nice. Oh, I shouldn't have stepped back in it. Let's get Convoke going. Oh yeah, that was a sexy Convoke, dude. Everyone went to full health. Gonna flourish and we're just gonna pump some damage. You know what? We're gonna get a little wacky and wild here, and we're gonna pump in some Boomkin damage. Let's do it. Oh, I'm spamming the wrong ability. I still don't really know what my eclipses do. Hopefully my raid leader doesn't hear that, but alright. My first Lower Karazhan down wasn't horrible. Really was not horrible. Let's see if anyone has any loot for us, but you know what? I had fun. I learned how to do the dungeon. Finally got it over with. I got some IO out of it, maybe. Did I? Yeah, I got some IO out of it. Not much, but a good bit. I had fun. Shout out to these guys, especially FHDH. Really chill tank. Helped us out a lot. But if you enjoyed the video, let me know down in the comments, and also let me know what kind of changes you want to see about the monk talents or even the druid talents down below. And I had a ton of fun. Thank you guys for watching the whole video. If you did, if you stuck out this far, really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. It's one click for you, but it means the world to me. It actually helps me out so much. Every single one of you guys helps me out so much. Being a small YouTuber, it changes everything for me. So hit that button. Hit like, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.